Hey guys, it's Mashendo here. Welcome back to Sword Art Online. I think this should be right. Yeah, we're gonna make our way through the new area right here, the Solitary Sands. We're gonna find our way to the Underground Labyrinth, which is right there. Yeah, just more south towards us. Or north, I think. The map orientation is weird. I'm kind of winding myself up to record the last bits of the campaign. I'm like 2 missions away, I think. I should be like 2 missions away from like one, and then the final mission for the Allied campaign. So it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna get nuked, most definitely. I did a practice run a while back. And it didn't go so well. It was a complete disaster. So this is just me trying to record something different, just to kind of get a bit of change of pace for a second before I go back to doing that. Because oh my god, that was an utter disaster. I lost my command center. I was just being invaded by all sides. It was just real. I didn't move fast enough. That was the deal. I didn't move fast enough, and I got hit with a nuke. If in that mission, if you move fast enough, you can avoid being nuked. You just have to be able to avoid some of the submarines. If you can get an engineer and a couple tanks to get across the river or the ocean, you should be fine. But I didn't manage it, so I'm just taking a little break from it, and I decided I wanted to go back to Sword Art to record a little bit of this, a little break. I'm also thinking about other videos I want to do alongside, because at first I kind of, I didn't want it to do like 7 series all at once or something like that, some crazy number like that, and you know, lose track of where I'm supposed to be. But at the same time, I kind of don't want you guys just to watch. Okay, here is 20 episodes of Red Alert all in a row, all right here. I think that's a bit much. So I'm trying to maybe balance it out. I may add one more game, depending on if I'm feeling up for it. Maybe StarCraft, I wouldn't mind. StarCraft, maybe some of the other Command & Conquer games would be nice. I know Command & Conquer Renegade might be an interesting game to play. Mainly because I remember hearing some news a little bit about StarCraft Ghost. Like it was supposed to be made, but it was just kind of got canceled or whatever. Which is disappointing. But oh well. So I think I might play some Command & Conquer Renegade to kind of scratch that itch of a first-person shooter in an RTS. That'd be very cool. So basically we have to make our way to the Oasis, which is down here. I just have to get past all these mobs. Shouldn't be a problem, it's more time-wise than anything else. I'm trying to get more into the rhythm of recording games and trying to find, what would you call it, sort of my signature or my particular person of how I want to approach and edit some of these films. Because I did the Take and Hold, the newer Take and Hold recently for H3 VR, and excuse me, I just had a heavy lunch. And I liked how it turned out. It's just that there was a lot of walking, and I think having the RNG of it kind of screwing me over a little bit, trying to push that extra bit of challenge was I hope they added some entertainment value. Maybe just be like, oh, look at this guy failing for like half an hour. He didn't manage to even complete the game or the playthrough. I mean, if that's entertaining to you guys, I can always do more. I'm not afraid of making myself look like an idiot for the camera. I've done that for like years, so it wouldn't be any different. Yeah, again, like I said earlier, maybe broken record, but in the beginning, this is still sort of beginning-ish, even though I set this to like the most extreme difficulty. So I'm just kind of burning through these guys really easily. I'm hoping by once I get more into the later levels that it'll actually be a bit more challenging. Definitely, if you guys want to see some of the more DLC stuff, that will definitely be more challenging for me. I may even have to step the difficulty down for those DLC maps because they are pretty hard, at least at my level. Yeah, I'm still kind of gearing myself up for no, especially what is it? What was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of the two-handed stuff, the dual-wielding stuff, like what I'm doing right now, it needs a lot of points. I need a lot of points in my stats to actually get the dual wielding down right, especially for the higher tier guns that need a lot of strength and agility. But I also want to invest a bit in like the other stats as well. Let me get the treasure box real quick. The other stats as well, because I want to spec for sort of a sniper healer build. But at the same time, I need to spec in the other stats as well, so that I don't fall behind in any particular area, like strength or dexterity. Alright, we're in the dungeon. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, get him, and him. Nice. And 2 flyers up here. Get him. He's right around the corner. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, got him. We're gonna fly up here. So yeah, I'm not the best at video games, especially in the recording department as well, because I don't know, this is still pretty new to me, talking while playing a game, especially when there's no one here. I mean, I'm no stranger to that, because I'm usually just alone in my flat. But kind of talking constantly, trying to think that maybe there's somebody on the other side of this microphone listening. And, you know, if you find it comforting, then go for it. I mean, I'd love to hear some feedback. But, you know, I just think of this as me going crazy and just, oh, well, I'm just going to talk to myself for like half an hour and put that on the internet. Whoa, almost fell down there. Wouldn't have been bad, but you would have seen some blunder on my skill. Because all YouTube is people having skills, right? Damn. Yeah, so for now I'm just gonna use these Sturm KZ. I think that's what these pistols are called. I'm trying to conserve my usage of not ammo per se, but cost, because if I shift up to like the more heavier assault rifle bullets, they do more damage, but they're a bit more expensive. And for the cost ratio, it's not as effective. So I'm sticking with these for now until I get to the more higher level areas. Especially, oh crap, these guys are only like 93. I'm like 200 something already. So these are no challenge at all. Should be no problem. Open sesame. Nice. Hit this checkpoint right here. Exit in. These guys. Oh, hit him. Almost got me there. I think this one should lead up to small boss right here. Hit him. Yeah, this guy's pain in the butt. Especially in the co-op mission. Okay, that other door should open, but until then, I'm just gonna go this way. There we go. It's open. I want to go this way and do a little bit more farming. This isn't even farming. I don't even get that much experience off of this. Get around you. Nice. Open sesame. Nice. Got him down, got him down, got him down. Just missed it. Got him. And him. And him. Jump up here. These guys. And then take the teleporter back. Nice and easy. There are mines down here. It's a little difficult to see. Let me see if I can't zoom in on one and show you guys. Where's one? Should be one right there. I thought you should be able to see this. Yeah, they're a little difficult to see, but there are mines there. Sometimes you can see them, sometimes you can't. Just depends. And sometimes they're not even explosive, they are teleporting, so it's a little difficult to tell. Until you actually trip on one. This right here. Oh, nice. Yeah. Jump across the gap right here. Oh, sorry, Alice. Damn, 7. Going to work on that. Very nice. Open sesame. Thank you kindly. I'm gonna go this way. And here's the box. Easy peasy. I did have to check if I was playing this on the most extreme, and I was, so it just goes to show you my level. It's 237, so not too bad. Open that up, and here comes the boss. And these guys down. The exit's that way, but it won't open until you beat the boss. Ooh, one shot, look at that. One. Oh my god, that is delicious. So delicious. On the lower levels, that boss would actually be like level 30 something. So I'm just way over leveled for this. I promise you on the DLC that I won't be. And I'll actually have to break a sweat to actually get it down. Oh, especially the other dungeon. Ooh. But should be okay. Now that we've gone through this dungeon, we're gonna head to a new map area, the Old South. But first, we're gonna head to a cutscene, which I will skip. Oh, is it not? Alright, here we are. I kind of want to go exploring a little bit. Oh, and I want to show you guys the cheeky little bastards. Let's see if we can't find them. First of all, these guys, bastards. Oh, just missed him. That's got him. Let me see if I can't find the other. They're there because I have the DLC for it. That there are these snipers that carry the same sniper rifle I'm carrying right now. This kind, and it's such a pain in the butt to deal with those guys. Well, actually, I need to get this. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna go around and hit all of the important map markers first. This is what I like to do when first starting an area. Skip you. So I'm gonna go around. This city has a lot of hidden stuff if you know where to find it. There's stuff hidden on certain roofs, but I have to be careful about those sniper guys. Nice shot. Alright, I'm gonna pick up some of this stuff. Here's one of the boss areas. Oh, let me see if I can't go get that chest. Oh, and sometimes you'll get these guys. They're flying around, so... At first, when I first started playing through this area, it was kind of scary, because I didn't want to be caught out in the middle of plains out here. No cover, and these guys just flying around. And these guys, you remember these guys, don't you? Got him. Get him quick before your friend shows up. Reload. Ooh, got him. Oh, but he's hiding behind the hill. I can't see him. Get up close. Got him. Yeah, those guys are much more scarier when you get to the higher levels. At first, I didn't even know how to deal with them. They were like, how do you shoot these guys? And it turns out you hit the horn on the side of their head, not their head directly. That's the secret. Okay, I'm going to try and get over there real quick. I may cut this part out so that you guys don't have to see me walk. I kind of wish there were vehicles in this game. Doesn't have to be anything intricate, but or crazy or anything, but being able to get from point A to point B, especially in long distance like these, would be real helpful. Let's see if I can. Ooh. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's got him. And I'm not going to bother picking up some of these item drops, because they're generally not suited for my level right now. Not suited as they're under level. Like I need to be. I would have used them in a lower level. So instead of clogging my inventory with it, I'd rather not. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Get him. And I hate it when they fly straight above you. You can't aim for that. Oh. Are you kidding me? Get him! Douche. Alright, I think this is one of the DLC area. I can't remember. Let me check real quick. Lost gate, yeah. Here's the other one. I think it might be over there somewhere. Yeah, it's... Alright, we're gonna go through the city and hit some of the checkpoints there. And I see that treasure box all the way up there. Let's see if these guys are aggroed. Yeah, they're aggroed. That is a bullshit move. I mean, now it doesn't hurt. I'm just so high level, but at first that was such a stupid move. It instantly locks onto you. No chance to avoid it. Unless you're behind like something solid. And the way these guys fly, they fly above how far you can aim. Sometimes. And that's just wrong. Let me see him. Get him. Nice. And his friend? Where's his friend? There's his friend. Nice. Can pick these up. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go through the city and hit the 2 markers on the city. Floating shell. Take him down, and we're gonna see one of the a kind of boss right there. There he is. he'd be one of the field bosses. Not necessary to beat him, I think, but the thing that makes him a little difficult is that he has a really high, kind of like resistance to bullets. And I remember spending hours just trying to, first playing through this, just trying to whittle his health down. Oh, and some enemy player AI. We'll take them out real quick. Take this guy down real quick. Ah, itchy nose. Not the time for an itchy nose. Alright, get out of the smoke screen. On the right, there's another boss. Oh no, god, there they are. You take this guy out first. The less targets my AIs have, the more they'll target the other ones that I want. I may have just aggroed those other guys though. Take these guys out. Nice. You gotta be careful. These guys right here, they have the same sniper rifle I'm carrying, pretty much. This is how you get one of the sniper rifles that I'm carrying. Is you beat these guys, but they are super difficult, especially on the higher levels. It's very easy to die in one hit from these guys. Like that. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Find some cover. Not even the AR shield will protect you from these guys, so you gotta be careful. Come on, go, 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 go. Ah, crap. Hey, bring me back up. Oh, very nice, very nice. Let's get my aim assist on. Get him! Yes! Got him! Get him! Nice. Yep, getting a bit more copies of the same rifle. Very nice. Let's see if my rifle actually does something better. Oh my god, that is incredible damage. I used to struggle so much with this boss. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Actually, was that from my shot? That huge hit from my shot? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll still take it though. And let's take out this floating shell right here. Yeah, this sniper rifle, everything just dies. Whatever you look at just dies. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna go find the other subway entrances right here. Go through the city, explore a little bit. There's one. It's right there on the right. Nice. And then the other one should be down there. Oh, enemy players. You annoy me! I said you annoy me! You annoy me! Damn, just missed him. Oh, get in close. Screw this. You annoy me. You annoy me. Ah, back. Micah, a little help, please. Reload. Get him. Get him. And him. Ah, you annoying little pricks. Thank you. Okay. I want to find the other subway entrance and the south road. Okay. Let's go. What else could I talk about? Yeah. I'm sort of panicking a little bit. Maybe not panic is not the right word, but concerned. Yeah, concerned's a better word. About what I plan to do after I finish Red Alert 2. Because then I still have a little bit more time to think about it, but I'd have the Soviet campaign for the first part, And then I have the expansions for the Yuri's Revenge expansion, so I'd have the Allied and the Soviet campaign to go through to... Ah! God damn it. Yeah, okay. To think about before that actually happens. But then once it does, I'm kind of thinking about what kind of content you guys like to see, or what I could do. God damn it. So annoying. I'm thinking maybe some VR. I think maybe some VR will also hold me together until I can play some variations of the take and hold scene until you know, I come up with something. But that's the thing, is like I'm kind of stalling for time to actually get an idea for content, because I think that's one of the hardest things about doing YouTube right now, is that I don't know what to do or how to do it, especially in terms of what I want to record and how to go about doing so. I was kind of looking along the lines of doing some mobile games as well, kind of doing some screen recording of mobile games. It's not the best right now because I can use my iPhone's screen recording software. Apple comes with a kind of built-in screen recorder. I kind of don't like the interface, how it goes about doing it, because it doesn't record like how I'm recording right now, where there's a mic and it can record system and mic sounds. Apple, how it records is that it only records mic. So the way you capture system sounds is that you turn your mic on and have it play through the speaker. Because on the screen recording, there's an option that says record microphone volume. And I figured it's like, oh, well, it'll record the audio in one track and then the mic in another one. No, it doesn't do that. Oh, crap. What it does is that it records the microphone, and that's it. And so the way you pick up the system stuff is through the mic. So if you're playing through headphones, you don't hear anything. So that's the one thing I'm trying to figure out how to do, is that record in such a way, because I think there are some noteworthy games on the mobile device that you shouldn't completely write it off. But at the same time, like, there are some difficulties, shall I say, in doing so. Gotta go south. So I'm just trying to get south. I'm trying to get to that last entrance before I go back to Glocken. Go back home and do the cutscene, kind of progress the story. Also, kind of like with this series, is that there's a lot of training in between. There's a lot of grinding in between for XP and items and all sorts of stuff, which I don't bother to show you guys, because that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for gameplay and story, not for grinding. So I end up cutting up a lot of my videos because of that. It's like the recent Taken Hold stuff I did. I cut out a lot of walking, because a lot of it was just walking from point A to point B, trying to get to the whole point. Although there are like some interesting bits in between, like finding a random patrol or shopping in the supply point, there isn't really much content in between. That's the one thing I worry about when doing series like these, is that it's just a lot of walking, or a lot of monotonous monotonous tasks that have no entertainment value, and it's just me kind of just sitting there and doing the thing, and it's not as interesting, and I want to be able to well, I'm trying to practice okay, got it. I'm trying to practice talking over that kind of stuff, so You guys don't get bored. I think I'm missing the thing in the top right. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna go home and get this cutscene. Stat screen. Pass. Oh, I level up. Very nice. Cheers. Pass through. Thank you. So I'm just gonna, let's see, I'm gonna beat these two, go to the lighthouse and get the, beat the worms, and I'm gonna call this a video now. Oop. Yeah, my mouse has been kind of acting up on me a little bit lately. Oh my ammo, I didn't find that much ammo, but I should be okay. Okay, no problem. We'll just burn through these guys real quick. That way. Yeah, it looks like a mess right now, but it should be fine. These guys, and we're gonna start fighting this big worm right here. It's fairly interesting. They frame it as one field boss and then one dungeon boss. Right there, there he is. Oh, these bastards are gonna be some trouble. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Him. And get him. That should ease up on all the troubles as I throws my way. Flips. There. Ooh. Oh, come on. Where is it? Alright. Move. Don't get hit, don't get hit. Nice. Come on. Flip. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a treasure chest up there. I just shoot him. Just shoot him. Oh, that's got him. Somebody's doing something right. Alright. I think that was, oh, there we go. That's a good critical hit on him. I think 7's doing a lot of work as well with their little minigun. Come on, you big worm bastard. Oh. Reload. Where is he? He's moving too fast. These machine guns. Oh, that's got him. There we go. Easy peasy. Watch out. And the lighthouse should be this way, direct south. Once you get to a certain point, you should be able to see. Oh. Alright. That phrase was just, oh, you completed one of the main objectives. Good job. There it is. See it right there? Now we just have to make our way over there. No swimming in the game. There, a lot of the water areas are blocked off, so you can't like swim or anything. Which I guess is fair. It just saves development costs, and it's not an integral part of the gameplay, so you don't care. But it just means that there's a lot of these like kind of invisible walls everywhere. All right. Now, and I'm not gonna bother too much with the loot that drops. Sometimes from you can see on the map these yellow blobs. That's loot, and I usually don't bother with it too much because what happens is that the DLC provides way better loot, and now all of that is just more like junk to me than actual rare loot. Oh, don't even have the range for that. That's fine. Let me see if I can't find. Nah. Let's just finish this up and go away. We'll find it in a later video then. Let's just head to the lighthouse and get it down. I think I said in a video before that before I fight Oh no, I decided on this already. I was gonna do this normal. Never mind. Yeah, there's just gonna be a longer pause between this playthrough and the next, which is one of the DLCs that I plan to play for this. Mainly because you have to get to a certain point in the story, in the main story, to play the DLC. Which is fair, I guess. There's some chronology or canon to it. But it means that there's going to be a slight pause between this part of the story when I finish it and the next, because simply I have to just play through to the next, to where I can actually play the DLC, so that I can show you what it is. But you're getting a little taste of it because some of the costumes and weapons that I have are from it. Just, you're not having any of the story. But I will show you that. Yeah, it used to be when I first went through these areas, I would just have to grind and crawl super slowly, especially at this level, because the enemies are so high level and they did so much damage that I found it super difficult to progress. But now I'm like more than twice their level. So this is pretty much easier. I may also play the co-op missions as well. I may find a random group to play with and play the co-op, if it so pleases you. Because there is a co-op mode for this, like an online component to it. It's a tad different than what I thought it would be, which is sort of like you would play through the campaign and then people could join you at any time or something like that. I thought it would be like that, but it's not. It's like its own separate thing. And but it's still fun. It's just a lot more difficult because it's more of a boss run, and a lot of it's really high level. I mean, not high level in the sense that you have to be a high level to start it, but then as you progress further and further, the enemies are getting higher level. So it's tiered. So you're not going to burn through it unless you're already a high level player. Yeah, something like this initially would have taken me like a while to burn through at an earlier level, especially since these guys are in hard mode or the extreme mode, the most hardest difficulty in the game. But I burned through these guys pretty easily. I think this area was designed for like level 50 initially on the easier modes, or something like that, something lower. I don't remember exactly, since I'm having too much fun with this high-powered character. But yeah, as you progress up the difficulty, you adjust the difficulty, the enemies will level up, so they'll have more health and they'll do more damage. And when I say more damage, I mean a lot more damage, especially if you're under-leveled. So I'm running through this as like level 200 and something. 238, yeah. That's why you can just see me burn through these guys like butter. The mouse is acting up again. Checkpoint. Thank you kindly. It's been an hour. I'll cut it. It's a little warm here right now. The weather's getting a little warmer, so I'm having a little fan to hopefully cool my PC down while I'm recording and doing all of this. Which I'm not sure. There are probably better ways to cool a PC down. It's just what I have at the moment. It's like it's a little USB fan to cool it.
敵です。
Nice.
いいですね。
Where next? Yeah, keep going. It's this way.
敵です。狙撃手です。
Right through these guys. Jump the gap. This guy. Oh. What a save! Ow. Famous last words. Alright, get him, get him, get him. You annoy me. Nice. This switch. We're gonna head back to that main door and should open. Do I want that? No, I don't. Yeah, another thing when I started is that I had to retrain my my color identification. So I come from a World of Warcraft kind of. I used to play World of Warcraft, and so you know how it is. Gray was useless, white was common, green was uncommon. What are the other levels? Blue and purple. It's been a while since I played it, so I don't remember off the top of my head. But now in this game, green is like the legendary. Yeah, it was like purple and orange or something like that. You know, green is legendary and blue is like kind of rare, and then gray is like nothing. So I had to retrain my color identification to say, okay, what's good and what isn't. But that still doesn't help the fact that I'm kind of a hoarder. So that's like why my storage or my item box is like almost like 500 items full or something like that. Ow. Yeah, this guy gave me so much trouble initially. Now I beat him super easy. Nice. How long is it? Oh, it's almost been a pretty decent amount of time. I think I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'm gonna go get the other part in the old SAO in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.